Dragon can correct me if I'm wrong. I think
It's 200 euros, which I actually believe that's more around $260, $270 US.
Isn't it even higher than that?
Yeah,
round's going live.
It could be because of the currency exchange rate, I don't know.
I believe Visor told me the other day it was like $350 US.
Yeah, that sounds much more like it to me, but we are going live. The teams were giving some shoutouts, which I would love to read out, because Deck said shout out to Aus, which I guess he means Australia. Shoutouts to Comment and Charlie from Bravo and Asian. And we will see Envy creep up on this first choke point here. The infected once again spawning in the treehouse. We saw the Wumbologists use this hit last time, and it turned out pretty damn good, actually. They managed to keep getting spawns even as the survivors approached to cut off that spawn point. And I guess if the survivors just choose to ignore the treehouse and carry on, it gives them spawns right above. So kind of an interesting proposition. Capper's coming in from the back, Charger from the top. Charger's going to get skeeted, and this Hunter flying around having a lot of trouble landing anything, and the Jockey still jumping around as well. Wow, Jockey finally managing to land onto Coach, getting a little bit of chip damage. But yeah, if that attack is setting the tone, then Wumbologist flying around, not really being able to get any caps too quickly on these high ping conditions. Bravo somehow managing to have an orange ping in tab scores too, which is interesting to see.
Impressive. Wow. Bravo must have changed his internet provider or something.
No, it's just from West players. I also got the same ping.
Yeah,
he's from California. He's like only a few hours away from me.
Kimchi
Pounce coming
Hunter.
in. Yeah, that smoker getting popped. That Pounce getting seeded as well. A little bit of damage from that charge bit, and Hansuki gonna be carrying most of the damage for his team. Down to about 70 some health.
I actually just got another tournament announcement. Rail is a North American actual community member. He's going to be announcing a Swiss-style official campaign North American-based tournament over the weekend. I'm not sure if that means that it's not an international tournament. It says a North American-based, so I think that might just mean that North American teams are the home teams. That's what I'm hoping.
Who announced it, sorry?
Rails. He's actually a newer North American community member.
Oh.
Another attack coming in. Boomer actually managed to land on the 3 and a little bit of a pull on the back, but nothing going to come from that. Actually, a bit of chip going out on Hanzuki. I'm a little surprised. Was there a damage pass I missed?
No, he's been chipped down from the earlier hits. And then Smoker coming in very late after everybody else. But we did see a lot of very nice skeets on that head. I think we saw a Hunter and Jockey getting taken down. I thought it was the Scout, but apparently Deck's the one racking up the kills this time around. Deck with his 84 ping.
And actually, on top of Rails tournament, I do know there's a couple other people who said that they would be willing to sponsor graphic cards and whatnot for a tournament. One of the players is actually new to L2L. He's a newer guy, but he's a sailor, and I guess he doesn't have anywhere to spend the money, so he said he would sponsor graphic cards for the winner of a tournament. And
that'd be great.
That's absolutely amazing. If he does that, I would love that guy.
Same tank spawn once again. Bravo's going to take it, and he's going to rush right in. I guess there's really no other place to escape to. Taking a lot of chip as he comes in, and Envy's just going to backpedal, backpedal, backpedal. The SI going to have to look for spawns pretty quickly right here. Wow, nice charge from the side. It's going to get cleared off. And that 100-pound's going to take the tank's target. Nice jockey in the other direction. If they can call this, Bravo might be able to intercept on that a little bit. It should get cleared off there pretty quickly. Bravo got a nice corner onto Hansuki. But that's about it. This tank really has nothing left. And one last rock attempt. But he is taken down. With really just some damage going out on Dak and Hansuki for that final attack.
I would like to thank you all once again for joining. Really drawing a really nice crowd tonight. I'm really happy to see this. For those of you just joining, I'm seeing a lot of new people join the IRC. This is the Equilibrium Cup #2 Grand Finals. We have the Japanese-Korean team Envy going up against the North American team, the Wumbologists, on Infected. And an incredibly close game up to this. This is game 4 for fourth and final game. And Wumbologists are only down by 150.
Nice tongue juke in the back by NT, and that charger taken down so quickly as well. Really nothing coming up this SI attack.
When with this bridge here, they actually had a very good opportunity to try and set up a death charge or two, but it's very hard against a team that's got a major ping advantage.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to get a double charge or something to actually get a death charge here, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like a ledge jump, sort of a goofy charger grab, but yeah. Not really going to happen here, and there's not a lot of great spawns in that area either. So the rest of the map's just going to be a lot of button pressing, event waiting. So, I don't know, honestly Envy looking in a really good position for this map, and it's going to be up to the Wumbologists to try to get some good hard hitting, maybe spit plays off of this. Nice boom right there, nice pounce, nice spit. But all of the clears coming in so quickly. Deck actually taking a lot of damage from that spit. He wasn't even the one capped on that side, I don't think. He just ended up getting stuck on commons inside of that spit as he tried to clear his teammate next to him. In the meantime,
this map is pretty
the
long.
event started.
So Team Envy is currently sitting at about a 482 health bonus. That's a really good health bonus, actually, considering they already done with the tanks. So as long as they can keep this health bonus going, they're safe, and they'll be in really good shape with a nice health bonus to boot. Attack coming in here, Spitter and Hunter both go onto one survivor, but nothing really comes from it. It gets cleared almost immediately.
Yeah.
And everything else is kind of throwing themselves in. So no real damage coming out from that SI attack.
Yeah, I think Envy were waiting for that break. The moment that they shut down that attack, they can then make a run, but they're not really making much distance, to be honest.
Yeah, they have to get back down to the bottom again to get to the end safe room. And they are carrying health bonus on mostly on NT and Kimchi for the permanent health. And it's going to be up to the Wumbologists to try to take that down. Charger getting awfully close to the health bonus right there, but taken down by a nice katana from NT.
So the survivors will begin moving after that SI attack. I guess they just want to wait for one more attack to go by. A little bit of separation here. They seem lost almost.
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't seem to have any trouble on the previous attempt of this. They were just taking it upstairs. I think they decided that's the safest place to take out the horde and decided to...
Oh, this is the worst 2-2 they could have for this final attack. Oh,
Oh wow, boom and spit! Boom and spit going on, but the boomer getting shoved and shut down very skillfully by the survivor team.
They did manage to drop the health bonus by quite a bit, actually. They were sitting at, what, a 630 health bonus, I believe it said?
it was already at something like 430 before that last attack.
Oh, 430. Well, they managed to drop it by about another 30. I thought it was in the 600s before that, my bad. But survivors, aka Team Envy, do manage to make the safe room with a 400 health bonus in the first map. So that's going to put them at an even 1,000 points for the first map. And now we're going to see what the Wumbologists can do. We'll see how this ping affects their gameplay.
Getting evac ain't happening. Anybody got an idea? Now's the time.
Every point is crucial at this stage, and it's a real case of trying to hold on high to whatever like scrap of momentum Wumbologists can grab for themselves.
So max score for this map right here.
No,
I believe it is
1,200
the
health
800.
bonus and 800, so 2,000 points in total is max.
What? I don't know. Shouldn't it be just 600
See
plus
the map,
1200?
bro.
Oh, for the map.
For the map, isn't it 600?
1,200 health bonus, yeah, so 600 distance. Because it's the health bonus is double
Half of it.
That pre-spawn jockey just trying to psych the survivors out, sitting on the cliff over to the side. Kimchi with the jockey's death stare.
Yeah, actually, I can't believe we haven't plugged this yet. If you guys have any more questions pertaining to Left 4 Dead Nation or competitive Left 4 Dead in general, head over to left4deadnation.com. There's a lot of articles there and just forum posts about, you know, people asking about the game, and there's a lot of posts explaining how the configs work, what changes in the configs with each update that's put out. And that's probably your best bet on getting knowledge of the configs. There's actually a lot of write-up or information about the EQ config as well, not just Pro Mod, I believe. Am I correct? I think I'm correct.
I think you're correct too. And the Survivor's moving ever so slowly here. It feels like it's been an eternity since the start of this round. That Hunter pre-spawned up in the treehouse. I guess the Survivors can do this. I mean, wow, really playing the slow strats up when they have the high ping. And Chargers pre-spawning in the bottom. Nice skeet. Sideways Box getting an opening skeet for that game. But a nice charge landing as well, getting a good amount of damage. Even with that skeet, the Jockey Charger Spitter combo managing to do a huge amount to Purple, who's already popping his pills right off of the opening hit. That's a pretty nice opening hit. If I were Envy, I'd be pretty happy about that right now. And they've already got spawns up ready for another hit. Not exactly making world record pace here on their speed run through this map. Wow, nice Smoker Charger combo in the back once again. Spits a little bit late, but still some nice blocks going on, and Asian is going to find himself low on health as well, already down to about 60 health. Just 2 hits in, and there's over 100 damage on the board already for Team NV. It's shaping up to be a really good round for them.
Yeah, we can definitely see how the shoes have been put on the other foot. The shoes have been put on the other foot. That makes sense. Let's go with it. But we see how the tides have shifted, and how Envy has definitely begun to assert their dominance here on their home turf server. The ping differential definitely playing a factor into this. And we do have another SI attack coming up. We have a Charger, Jockey, Hunter, and I'm going to assume a Boomer, but I don't have my spec head up, so I don't know. It is a Boomer. Get the spec cut up fast.
Yeah, this Boomer needs to reposition himself. It's at the back.
Nice charge in the front, pretty much a solo charge, and we have a cap in the back. This Hunter trying to find his target to intercept right there. Could be a tri-cap.
This is disastrous for Wumbologists. It's a tri-cap momentarily.
Tri-cap does land. Wow, Purple was just playing Ring Around the Rosie around that Charger, preventing the Hunter from getting the cap, but at the same time, in the back, his teammates not really able to handle the other SIs, so much damage going out. Sideways Box, in-capped. Jockey preventing that pickup there real quick. The only permanent health left is on Purple and Bravo, and it is so low, and they haven't even gotten to the first tank. This looks almost disastrous for the Wumbologists. They're going to need a miracle to just get past the tank, not to mention to make the rest of the map.
Yeah, absolutely a massive amount of damage. That was actually the best way that could have played out probably for the Wumbologists. If the Hunter had managed to land onto Purple, that would have been a tri-cap with one boomed, and that could have easily turned into a round ender. But we do have pause going out here by Asian. I'm not sure if his ping is high or if they're trying to set something up before tank, trying to go over strats. Yeah, people in chat saying that ping is BS. I mean, it's the way it is. Wumbologists had their turn on their own server, and now it's Envy's turn. But I for one would love to see like the top teams in the world go at it on LAN. 0 ping skates. That would be something else. I mean, probably.
You know what I just noticed? Is that Bravo used to play on his main computer, but since he sold it, he's actually playing on the laptop right now. So that really makes a big difference on his skill level. Can't play 100% based off of that.
I guess so.
I mean, it really makes a difference.
Well, I mean, if you have a good laptop, then does that really
No,
matter?
no. But it makes a difference.
But we do have a tank coming up in the hands of NT14NV. I'm not really sure what the Stars is going to do here. They're probably going to push it. That's probably their best bet. And Tank's going to climb up and go for rocks. He should probably just push in, considering Bravo is 1 hit away from being downed, and Sideways Box is 2 hits away. But Tank's going to decide to go for some rocks on the survivor. He's climbed all the way up the building and now is just going to rain down some rocks. Rochelle's currently hoarded by some common down there.
Some interesting single pistol usage from Purple, getting these long-range clears. But yeah, Survivor's just going to start these events.
Pushing it.
Go as fast as they can. It looks like Bravo is going to be sacrificed here as the tank's first victim. And, yep, the tank is going to sidetrack and go for Bravo. Doing his part for the team to keep them clear of harm for at least another 5 seconds.
Oh, but here comes the Horde with that triple boom.
Yeah, that triple boom is going to wreck it. I mean, if it was a one boom, you could be letting some of your teammates run fast away from the Horde, but NT's about to catch up. Double punch! What a huge punch. His arm spread so wide to slap them both out of the way, and that was an in cap immediately as well, and Purple gonna be capped.
Oh, he's
flies
coached
towards
over the
safe
fencing.
room.
Wow. I didn't even think that was a thing.
So yeah, already 600 points. This puts Envy in the lead to a total of 500 points or so right now. So not looking good for the Wumbologists.
The buttsex.org links are actually legit links. I'm not even joking. Buttsex is the name of a server that used to... Actually, it is still running. It's a long time running server that's been managed by one of the community members. I'm not sure if it's Alexi? Somebody.
No, it's Epilemic's server for, like, it came around with, like, Witch Party and stat tracking and stuff less than a year ago, I think, but
it's been up for a while, and
yeah.
they're actually legit. They're just files that are being hosted on the server. What Zen Digital just posted is the actual map for this map. It's the download for it.
I find myself visiting buttsex.org almost every day.
Do you feel healthy?
Healthier than ever. Feel clean and clear and under control. But Envy gonna be taking Survivor first on this map. We saw a very interesting hit from the Wumbologists last time we saw this map, with that smoker over to the side opening up, and it kind of looks like they want to go for something similar. They don't have a charger this time. It's only a 2-2, a Hunter Smoker Boomer Spitter hit. But we could still see some good damage. I'm afraid with the smoker opening it, yeah, they're going to be ready for that. They knew they were thinking about going for that pole opening from the last game. And Wumbologists just didn't have anything else to throw out at them. They managed to sack 3 SI, keep that Hunter up, and keep the Survivors in the safe room, so they should be getting some new SI up before too long. We may even see a hit as the Survivors go down through the piping down there. I wouldn't be too terribly surprised, and it looks like they do have a charger. No, that's a jockey. Those are different. So a much weaker tri-cap, but they do have a spit with it as well. And we should see a tank pretty soon after they get outside as well, so it'll be interesting to see what the SI, in fact, decide to go for here.
I'm still seeing people in chat rooting for NV. I think they definitely want Envy to win in chat. I'm not seeing too many American cheers and banters here. But we do have the SI spawning up outside. There's gonna be a Jockey, Hunter, and Smoker with a Spitter to boot.
I'm looking forward to tanks doing some more dam surfing, to be honest.
Oh, pole missing right there. SI going in anyway. A lot of separation out in the front, and managing to get that cap, but it's cleared so quickly by NT's Uzi towards the back, and tank should be up before too long then, I suppose. I really want to see a tank surf down again.
Yeah, it will trigger just after the event. Or after the event is initiated.
Right, right. Interesting boomer spawn there, just for a quick sack. Probably thinking that there's no way to get a boom in this open area during the tanks, so I'm guessing we'll just see them go for... I don't even know what they could do with this tank. I mean, you could try to play a rock tank, but if you're gonna commit, you pretty much have to go for the tri-cap with it, and that doesn't seem like it would be very effective in such an open area. I don't know, Dragon. What do you think? Do you think a rock tank can be effective here?
If they have a scout, no. Personally, would disagree. Just because there's so much distance for the rocks to travel, it's like so easy
We
to
do have a
skeet them.
scout there. Here comes the surf tank. Surf tank going in, getting stopped up a little bit. 5k health remaining. Why don't we... You know what, actually, let's just keep it here. No more room for this one. This tank pushing in pretty quickly. Looking at these two separated survivors, but he's doing so much walking and so little punching. Kimchi climbing up the side of the dam right there. Not going to get many caps off. We did see a Hunter land, but Jockey taken down, Hunter taken down, Charger taken down, and now it's a purple tank all alone against so many survivors. Wow, really nicely handled by NV. They just kept backpedaling, juked the tank around. Nobody got capped except for 1 pounce landed for a very short amount of time.
Yeah, I think he broke his dam surf a little early, and he ended up landing in the water rather than actually getting to the far patch of ground that he was aiming for, which kind of scuppered his run in a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly did.
That is a question for Dragon. Somebody in my chat asked, anybody know how the maps were chosen? Some people are saying out of a hat. Can you confirm or deny this?
Well, I knew from admining EQ Cup number 1 that even though you have like a set structure of maps for the winners bracket, because it was a winners bracket, losers bracket format back then, if you give teams a choice of what campaigns they'd like to play in the losers bracket, even for the grand final, they're just gonna go for Dark Carnival. And it's just so damn predictable. You think, why even give them the choice?
Yeah, pretty much. I imagine we would probably see the same thing out of this one. I don't know, I could see Parish being picked or something, but...
I would definitely say it would be Parish or Dark Carney. Those are like the two favored versus maps. But what made you... I think what he's trying to ask is, what made you pick this map and the Bloody Moors too? Like, have you played these maps before and they kind of like sparked your interest, or?
Well, basically, if you look at the map pool and you count the number of rounds being played, you'll notice that each map in the official map pool has been played at least once. So it was kind of tricky to choose. I didn't know catch what was actually going on in the chat then. Alright, they're just doing ping checking. But yeah, it was basically... We were like thinking, perhaps it would be better to like test the survivors in a way where it tests their map knowledge and their ability to adapt to maps and environments they're not familiar with. Yeah, seeing as it's a grand final, these are the two best teams that have made it this far. You know, we want to see them being challenged because that adds to the spectacle. So it was a case of finding two maps that haven't been played before, either in previous tournaments or in this one as well. So we couldn't pick the custom maps that had already been used. So I did a bit of scouting with a Stoopy, and basically sort of decided on these two maps because they were actually supported by a Stoopy, and the authors were commenting, oh, we got a witch coming out.
Yeah, we do. And it is swinging away, getting the in-cap on NT.
Another
really
in-cap going out to deck in the back because of that Charger and Spitter. Really nice damage. This is the damage that actually Wumbologists needed a long time ago. But it is finally coming in, dropping Team Envy down to a 371 health bonus. So good chip there. Getting 2 in-caps at 1 attack.
Have they got time for one more attack? I think they have, yeah. Maybe even 2.
Yeah, this is a deceptively long map, I'd have to say.
You get lost in the cubicles. Well, attack is coming in. Boomer lands in the back. Hunter Jackie were the way in from the front. Hunter lands for a split second, but Jackie gets shut down immediately. And really, no damage to speak of really comes from that.
Actually, they will make the save from before the next attack, so this is pretty much it.
So Team Envy making yet another safe room, bringing their score for the round to 908 points, bringing their grand total to 1908. They are currently sitting, if you add 150 to that, they're sitting at about a 1700, no, not 1700, a 1400 lead on Wumbologists right now.
Yeah,
God.
Wumbologists managed to get a pretty nice hit there, right towards the end of the map. Good capitalization on the witch. But, you know, they need to be getting that more than just one attack per map if they want to turn these scores around. But yeah, now it's up to NV to play the infected side. I mean, honestly, after what NV just demonstrated there, that seems like a pretty easy tank to take out if you can just backpedal properly, take out some SI. But it's still going to be a tall order for the survivors here from Wumbologists with their high ping to make it through this map with any sort of a health bonus. But we'll have to see. Look at this Hunter getting ready to pre-spawn on the side. It looks like he wants to do a wall kick right there as a quick opener for the hit. Really interesting spawn setup from NV, I'd have to say right here. And this is only a 2-2. A lot of pre-spawning. Hunter, oh, jumping the gun right there, getting taken out. And it looks like they're just going to drop the spit. Maybe they were hoping to block off the safe room right there. Interesting, they do manage to get the boom off of that, and Sideways Box all alone over there having to deal with most of the horde, but very nice jumps by him. Even with his 180 ping, he's not going to get caught up on those common infected. Going to make his way through the map.
Surprisingly, survivors actually managed to make it out of that first attack with less damage taken than NV took. I jinxed them. They took a lot more damage on the second attack than NV did. The survivors will back up here out of the spit and wait for the spit to dissipate before they make their way up towards where the tank will be in the open here.
So, Kissme, what do you think about maybe doing a survivor war room for this tank? I feel like it'll be interesting, a lot of running around, and the tank should be up before too long right here. We hear that helicopter fluttering around. And it looks like they just hit some sort of a button. Boomer, looking for a long-range boom there, not really going to land whatsoever. So now
tank will be up very shortly in the hands of one of the MV members, and we will go ahead and throw it over to a Wumbologist war room once this tank commits to, which he will probably commit right away because this
let's go for it.
Soon. And he's surfing, and we're going to switch this over. Here we go.
Comments need to go.
Hold.
It's
we got check up.
Check up.
They had a lot more horde, dude.
We tried.
Yeah, like, holy fuck. I got common lag. I don't know about you guys.
I was trying to clear the horde on everyone.
Hunter's coming for you.
That tank should have been cleared then. I shot it a shitload. But 260.
Couldn't get close to you.
And we are back. Unfortunately, a wipe going out there onto the Wumbologists from Team Envy. A really nice track cap, though, by Team Envy. Absolutely just separating the survivors, and the tank just managing to corner Nick away from them. What did you guys think of that tank?
I honestly was surprised. Like, even with the ping difference and stuff, that was quite the tri-cap to land right there, and perfect separation. Sideways Box having to run around away from the tank, helpless to do anything to support his teammates in that situation.
I was wondering why the horde spawned though.
I believe there's actually an event, and horde does
It was
spawn.
event. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of a horde that spawns, and Wumbologist just didn't clear it out fast enough. Whereas NV managed to clear theirs out pretty quickly on the last round.
So as it stands right now, the Wumbologists are about 1,450 points down behind Team Envy, and they are running out of maps to make up this difference. They need basically 2 wipes here, and they need to make both maps. This and then the finale.
I have faith. I've been on a team with a number of these guys before. I've definitely been on a team with Purple, and all of these guys have the potential to make a 100% health bonus, and so I'm still holding out for that hope on this map. This is the map right here. It's a really short map. They'll make it with a full health bonus. Jockey coming in pretty quickly, and Hunter looking for that wall kick in. He manages to have a really nice curve around the corners of that spiral staircase. But the hit taken down pretty quickly. Not really any damage going on the board at this point. I'm so confused as to where the survivors are going. This map is really crazy. It actually is a lot of fun to play on co-op, though. I played it earlier today. But,
Jess in chat is asking if Asian is actually Asian. And I don't...
wow. Charge spit going out, giving a huge amount of damage. Hansuki getting stuck! Did he get stuck on that fire extinguisher, or did he just... He's lagging out. He's literally lagging out in the middle of that attack.
Yeah.
What is this? Is this some tomfoolery right here? Is this the famed single-player DOS that Purple has always claimed to be a true phenomenon? That's an incredibly inconvenient lag out, but he was lagging out earlier. We saw Hansuki get some major ping spikes in the previous game, even as early as map 1. So I'm fairly sure that it's just his connection having issues. But wow, what a time to have that happen. I mean, I don't know if that influenced him catching the charger at all, but he was definitely wrecked by the charge spit before he even stopped moving there.
NV, quick on that feed,
Hansuki.
Yeah, it looks like Hansuki disconnecting. Derek says he's got a sub coming. I'm not sure if it's Quiznos or Subway, but at least he's going to have his dinner taken care of.
You really just said that. Oh my god. This is so corny.
Teehee.
Anyway, we are going live. MV Sud should be coming in very shortly here. It's going to be Flyby. Coming in place of Hansuki. And yeah, as that attack was commencing, Rochelle actually tried to jump off the stairwell in here and capped herself. But survivors will
Well,
continue.
Flyby taking over, actually, for Hansuki. That's interesting.
I actually think
Hit
Flyby...
shut down really quickly there.
I have to say,
Boomer bump.
Hansuki was the only player I've heard of from this team besides Deck, because Deck kind of hung around the American scene for a while. But I never heard of any other player from NV. But
I've
guess...
seen the play in previous years. I'm familiar with at least Kimchi, Hansuki. Flyby actually has a stream on Twitch. He streams every once in a while, and it's pretty entertaining to watch. So if you're looking for more competitive Left 4 Dead players to watch, he's one of them. Pounce getting cleared, Charge getting cleared as soon as it lands, and Jockey managed to get the most damage out of that hit, I think. But still, overall, a pretty good shutdown by NV.
NV are holding up in pretty much the same area that I was thinking was the best place to be for this turbine event. I mean, it's actually very easy to cover. The S side don't really have any ladders that they can climb. A boom might land, but, you know, there's Horde anyway, so it'll only blind 1 or 2 survivors.
Interesting. Oh, Charger whipping his charge on the other side. A pull does land and a pounce as well, but in the meantime, Boomer getting popped, and the survivor's going to be ready to start moving. Flyby and Rochelle and T kind of far away from their teammates. Is this a bait tactic? Is this something I don't understand right now?
I think someone's just lagging out. That's what I'm going to go with.
I mean, they went up there and hit a button and came back or something, it kind of looks like. I am not familiar enough with this map, apparently, to understand why they did that, but it doesn't seem to be getting punished quite yet. Those 2 survivors in the back, Flyby and NT, managing to take out the Jockey, managing to take out the Smoker, and putting a lot of damage in on that Charger, which was taken out as well. And the survivors finally deciding to move. Oh, that was such an interesting bait.
Yeah.
With the split.
That was actually a fairly large split. I'm surprised they actually put that much distance between themselves. If a dual cap did actually manage to land, that would have been
I'm
horrible.
thinking maybe they were just they were thinking about this area up ahead where they almost could have made that ladder there if they just straight up rushed it, and they were trying to get a attack baited out so they could go for that.
That is true. I can actually see
But
that.
the ladder, the tank is going to be up before that ladder. Boomer sex change occurring right there, I believe. Maybe not.
This could undoubtedly be the most important tank of this series. In the hands of Sideways Box, he needs a wipe right here, and on Survivor's side, Wumbologists need to make it to save him if they want any chance at all of making a comeback in this game.
Well, actually, Sideways was the one who got the wipe here in the previous game on the US server.
Oh yeah, I actually forgot about that. This was his tank.
Oh yeah, that was a very nice wipe too. Really good separation play, and it'll be interesting to see if they go for a similar SI setup. Right now,
They
it
got
is
the exact same lineup. Exact same one.
Boomer, Jockey, Smoker, and Tank looking ready to commit. He's on second pass, doing some jumping around, just gonna probably try to maximize the bleed they get onto Flyby before it goes in, and there he goes. Just out of reach of Flyby there. He's gonna be looking for those long arms though. Boomer getting popped. I think it stumbled the tank too. First punch is gonna land on NT. This tank incredibly low. Jockey already taken out. It's just a Smoker and a tank, and the tank really has nothing more than that first in cap, and he's taken out. Such a fast tank. NV managing to get the Boomer pop, managing to shut down the Jockey, and then it was really just the only damage coming out was from the tank managing to get that corner on NT, which honestly is a little expected. Oh, nice skeet by Deck. Huge separation by that spitter right there, and Deck still managing to get the skeet to keep himself alive. It was interesting that NV accidentally shoving a spitter down onto their teammates in the ladder hole there. But they will make it up right here, and I don't know how far until the end of the map, but it should be, I imagine it's going to be fairly close. There's only a few hundred distance points left.
They found a spare set of pills as well.
And that's definitely going to be a boon. Jockey coming out, Pole's going to get cleared pretty quickly. Charger going to whip every target he could have possibly been going for there. Those high pings are really working against the Wumbologists right now, and there's still a fair amount of health bonus sitting there for NV.
And even though this event is a bit of a wait, it is doable. I mean, Wumbologist did this with lower health than what NV has at the moment and still made safe from.
That is true, yeah. That was a really nice safer make after that as well. They had 3 players black and white.
Sideways actually just manning up and killing all 4 spawns by himself. That was probably the most impressive thing I've seen yet.
So it's definitely within NV's reach to make this map. Maybe even keep some of that health bonus. We'll have to see what this event ends up looking like. And I see a Hunter looking for a DP. Bravo at the top of the map right now.
Let's get some Hunter POV up in this. So we do have this Hunter looking for this major DP. He is way up there. Boomer working his way in.
Are coming out, I think. And here comes the DP attempt, not really getting anywhere near. And it looks like the Hunter going to try to escape, maybe going for a...
I don't know what Bravo did.
Well, good thing we all first personed on Bravo for that beautiful display of... I don't know.
Flyby is now black and white, though.
Wow, that's certainly interesting.
Bravo kind of went in and then came back out and then went back in. I'm kind of confused as to what he was doing.
In the previous games, it was Purple and Asian getting the high DPs. I don't know. Maybe Bravo should just go for something more standard.
Maybe he should go with right clicks.
Maybe. I don't know about that far. SI looking to get ready to go in. Sideways Box making a little bit of distracting with his jumping Jockey. Notice they put the health bonus up along this ledge on the helipad. Nice pounce with the Jockey landing right there, and Charger, Smoker looking for something, but there's not going to be a death charge available.
So with that SI attack down, they should be able to make it onto the elevator without another full SI attack coming up. Actually, I might lie, there might be one more SI attack on its way, as the elevator is not all the way down yet. As we see here, slowly descending down towards the door, which will eventually open to allow them on.
Well, they still got about 300 bonus for overall, so it doesn't matter so much perm or temp, it's all good here.
Boomer pop going out right there, and they've still got 3 cappers up. Bravo's Smoker is still kind of stuck down there on the side. Looks like Hunter heading in. Pull gonna be shut down pretty quickly, but oh wow, nice ski on the Hunter while the Charger landed for just his 10 points. That was a really cool looking skeet. The Hunter's body flew off into the distance.
So survivors with no more pills left. 3 actually bleeding out. Dex still has a bit of solid health, but it's gonna like put him still below the limping line. I could not find the words for that sentence. That's probably the most single hardest to construct sentence I've ever done. Wow.
You know, Flyby is black and white, and if the Wumbologists know that, by the end of this elevator ride, he's going to be bled out a little bit, and they might be able to actually go for a kill on him if they know that. But I imagine Envy's going to be, I mean, they're going to be protecting Flyby, they're going to be protecting their health bonus, so we'll probably see NT be the first one to push out here and go for a sideways box-esque solo shutdown of this attack. We'll see how that goes. Here comes charge going in super quickly. Jockey looking for the cap in the back, actually getting some damage, and NT, wow, just barely escaping in cap right there with 1 HP. But with that spit down, survivors will be going into the safe room.
And indeed, Team Envy will make it to the safe room with a 200 health bonus, giving them a total score of 900. Add that to the previous score, and they're going to come out with a 2,808 score for the map so far. And they still have one more map to go. And it looks pretty daunting at this point. I'm not too sure how many hopes and dreams Wumbologists have left of winning this. Seeing as how they have to make back 2,208 points, and that's even without the next map included.
Well, to put into perspective, I mean, 2,800 points is what Wumbologists scored after 4 maps, and Envy have done the same in just 3. I think that kind of like defines just how the run of order has been going so far in this grand final.
So Envy, as we've said previously, just absolutely asserting their dominance here over the Americans. My American pride is a little shattered, but I mean, I will try my best to keep my chin up.
There's always next year. I mean, this basically the same American team recently won another international tournament, did they not? Like the last CCT. But hit is coming in right here. Jockey, huge amount of separation. Pounce, intercept as well. Charger still up and getting punches. So much separation. Bravo is going for the gold right now. Jockey has found an appropriate closet to leave him in. Kimchi getting so much damage off of that opening jock. I have to wonder if Bravo is even resisting right there. It's just so fast.
Well, there is no resist, actually. Even if you do resist, there's no actual resistance from the jockey.
Is that in this config, Dragon? I thought there was like minor resistance.
With the jockey?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, there's still resistance. And so, which means you can also go into like jockey racing mode and add on to the jockey's speed as well if you just help him move around, which may have been happening. Pounce landing, nice 2-cap with the pull, and Bravo gonna eat a lot more spit damage right there. The Wumbologists just taking a huge amount of damage off of these opening hits. Remember, this is the area where NV stacked up in that corner and was really able to block most of the damage just by virtue of managing to get skeets on the hunters, shut down those chargers as they came in. And it's looking to be a lot more difficult for the Wumbologists to accomplish the same thing at this point. Nice boom going in right there. Hunter Jockey managing to find sides to come in from, and that is a multi-cap in the corner right there. What a cluster with Bravo in-capped on the side and multi-booms flying off everywhere. This is just utter chaos for the survivors right now.
Yeah, I mean, just hitting tab, you can just see how much damage Team Envy has managed to actually output onto the survivors in such a short amount of time. I mean, we're 3 hits in and absolutely massacre. Bravo's stuck in the spit. He's going to go down. And there's just no solid health to speak of anymore. This is definitely looking like game. I mean, we still have one more map to go, but it almost seems like it's it.
This is pretty rough. At this point, it's triage, right? It's like the Wumbologists have to do as much as they can, close this gap up, show that the scores are close, and they're still a contender on the national scene, which they definitely are. I don't know. That's not really in question. At this point, we're just seeing them carry out this match as best they can.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of what happens, these guys are still very respected. Everyone that has placed in this tournament is well respected. A lot of big names coming out into this tournament, showing up, playing games. It was really, really well put together tournament. And the people that did show up, they're just some of the best players in the game. And Wumbologists are one of the many powerhouse American teams that showed up. We also had actually your team, Prodigy, Team Carbon. They made it to semifinals.
Yeah, for sure.
My team as well, bro.
You didn't make it to the semifinals.
You made it to the quarters.
We should have won that match though, but it's all good.
Good
I'm hoping
try.
these guys will bring it back though.
We are gonna have the tank right here, and honestly, with these health amounts, it's it'll be a miracle if the Wumbologists survive this, but it should be entertaining to watch nonetheless.
Bravo just straight up messing with Sideways Box. He just popped 2 pills, and Sideways Box is at 1 HP.
I'm sure Sideways Box is happy about that.
I'm sure Sideways Box is silent about that. This might be the last team he ever plays on with Bravo. And Asian going ahead and incapping Swib there. Gonna get him back up to 30 HP as he gets up. Tank is gonna come in here.
Bravo hiding. He's gonna try
Bravo
to
was
hiding his
hiding.
own butt.
Not sneaky enough. The SI did find him. He was probably gonna try to run for points, and now it's the last one.
The karma. The
Bravo
karma.
says, "Shit, son." As the SI completely destroy him in the front.
Yeah. He made it past the tank, but it's just a hunter and a smoker there to greet him by the ladder.
For those of you that didn't see what we're talking about, Coach was actually hiding up around the corner where the tank dropped down. And Tank ran right by him, and Coach was going to run for distance points. But as Coach rounded the corner, a smoker dropped down from the ladder right behind the tank and smoked Bravo. And just karma showing its ugly face. So after 3 maps, we do have Team Envy sitting at a very commanding lead here, about 1,900 points up on the Wumbologists. Score is 2808 to 983. You have to add another 150 points of that onto Envy's score, though, because that's what the point difference was coming into this 4th and final map. So, Wumbologists sitting at about a 2,000 point deficit right now. Definitely a daunting task. They need like a quad cap here at the beginning, and they have to make it with full health. That's what this comes down to. Will they do it? I mean, it's possible. We've seen miracles happen before, but this would be on a whole new level. We do have Boomer throwing himself at the survivors on the first hit here. Ooh, the rest of the attack is going to come in here a little bit delayed. Jockey throwing himself in gets shut down immediately after getting a scratch onto Flyby. And SI are kind of going in one at a time. Smokey's deciding to run away. I'm not sure what they're doing. Maybe some miscommunication.
Running away. Yeah, I don't know. They seem to have found a dark hallway they're thinking about attacking from. Smoker hiding in the very back of it. I don't know if there's actually a plan for a hit here, or just scrambling to find spawn. Because this charger is definitely not anywhere close to these survivors. Smoker is taken down. Hunter is walking around right next to the survivors, trying to pounce through a doorway right there. Manages to run away.
I'm a little confused what this SI attack is. It's like the longest drawn-out SI attack ever.
I don't know. It's really goofy. Maybe this charge is like hoping he can get a double charge or something. Or maybe he just wants to go for points, get himself the tank. But yeah, I think Wumbologists mathematically has to realize that the game is over by this point.
Yeah.
So
I mean, total health bonus is about 1,500 right now. You add in distance, they're at 2,300. They can make 2,300 points up, so that brings them to like 3,300. Envy needs like another 400 points to close this out. That's it, and that's like beating one tank pretty much.
I think the specific distance they need is 425, and then the master will be beyond any doubt.
So the survivors will begin to play out this finale for the final time, and then we will say goodbye to this map. Actually, no, Wumbologists have to play it. but I'm sure they're gonna just do something goofy. I can only imagine. I'm sure there's something brewing in their minds. The survivors will run around and reconnect all the cables. They are done with that. Now they're gonna hit the radio and wait for the crescendo to start.
Cables have been reconnected.
People calling for 5K to 1K on this server. I don't know if the 5K is really possible right now. They need another 2,000 points.
I bet. Yeah, I don't think Wumbologists are going to throw their infected hard enough to give them a 5K. I mean, it is technically possible to get a lot of points on a map like this, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
this
I'm
finale
expecting a wipe.
it's pretty brutal.
Yeah, I mean, it's a full finale in terms of tanks and what have you, and there's a lot of running around you have to do as well. But, you know, I mean, at this point, there's not a lot of damage out. Oh, looks like Hunter looking for DP again. Onto Kimchi, perhaps. Gonna miss, and the Hunter is gone. Off the side of the map. So that's about it for that hit. Just little pieces of chip going in here and there. Sideways bog. Content to sit there with his donut and watch the game go by. I've heard that the Wumbologists are having fun in their war room now, so it might be a good idea to go to a war room for their tank.
I just hope it's appropriate. That's my only thought.
It's 11 o'clock at night or later.
Well, it's
Shouldn't the
2:30
kids be
here on the
asleep?
East Coast. I mean, Remix isn't bad. Remix actually couldn't play
Remix
tonight because
went to
he
bed.
had a bedtime. That is Remix. That is the story of Remix.
Well,
I
last
remember-
night Bravo couldn't play because he was at the mall, man.
Oh, he was picking out his dress.
Yeah, dress shopping.
But anyway, Team Envy's going to continue with this horde. They're sitting at about a 300 distance at 800. First tank should be coming up soon at about the 300 mark. And we're ever nearing that. There we go. 304. Tank is coming up in the hands of Asian. And we're definitely going to do a Wumbologist war room. See what
Let's
this
do
is
it.
like.
Let's go.
What if, like, some team signed up with 4 Americans and 4 Asians on their team? And, like, they used Asians?
God! Why would that be good?
Because
What the fuck are you
you
talking
could
about?
put the Asians when they, like, play on an Asian server.
You would never play on a nation server. You're retarded. What
Okay,
do
if you don't play on an
Asian server?
what do you talk like? Okay, if your team gets matched against Asians, then you just put on your US. Like, what do you mean? Like, if they
So
play Asian
you want
server,
to put a match in the hands of people that you probably don't ever play with.
they would probably have 30 ping and do better than us. we have, dude. What if like we just came out for this match? We have 4 ringers, 4 Asians come out. we want to use our
Yeah,
subs.
let's get him a hit. Let's get him a hit. Let's get him a hit. Oh, they're running away from me. What the fuck?
How the fuck did I land that?
Oh, I landed jogging. Fuck. I'm MVP. Guys.
Dude, why didn't we just ask the Australians to like sub?
Bravo. I'm ready.
Dude, they would still get
Bravo.
shipping. They would get like a
Don't do
hundred
it.
one time.
Bravo.
No! No! Don't do this. Not like that. Not like that.
Do it, Asian. Turn to the dark side. Just jump.
No,
You're on fire.
don't.
You have to put
Wait, I
yourself
want,
out.
I want a car. I want a
Asian,
car.
Asian, Asian.
Get
You're on
a
fire.
fire.
You have to put yourself out.
I want a car.
Then get a
One
car.
over here by the charger.
Alright, I'm gonna start going in. You guys are gonna go, and I'm gonna get to the car. I'm
Alright.
doing it.
How did I not spawn?
Charger, let's do this.
Okay.
Oh, I got this. I got this guy. Asian, you have nothing on you.
Oh, I boomed a man.
You have nothing
Wait,
on
I
you,
need-
Asian.
I need
What's
Rage.
not the car?
I need
Oh,
rage.
curve rock! 160 ping curve rock?
I gotta get out!
Don't worry about
He didn't let me.
Call me Wamtis.
Wait, why'd you just have like 5k and now you have 1.2k?
Damage
Where'd
hacks,
your
dude.
health go?
Damage hacks.
Other shorts.
I literally blinked and you went from like 6k to 2k.
Asian, can you stop taking damage? Thank you.
Can you jump rock into the water?
Wait, where's my car? Where's my car? Where's my car?
Just
hit it
do
out
it
of
in
play,
honor
it's
of
in the water.
Shade.
Oh, it's right here.
Jump rock into the
I'm ready,
water.
dude. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. Oh, he shot me.
It's like a puzzle.
Oh, it gets gated palm.
It's like a puzzle.
It's like Tetris.
I don't think Tetris is supposed to go in the water.
Like that.
Wants to go for a swim.
That was beautiful.
Kissme has returned from the war room in a giggle fit. Will we survive?
He was sitting at like 5,500 HP. He just peered over the side back by the lighthouse. He's like, I'm ready, Bravo. He was gonna have the charger push him into the water. What a troll. Oh, Asian. That was good.
Nice pull right there. This charger could get some nice punches. He manages to land the charge.
Oh,
Spit
that spit.
barely misses. And Flyby did get a melee on the charger at the same time.
I like the spitter's style, going for that aerial spit and then proceeding to jump into the water.
What a troll. So, we still have Team Envy sitting at a pretty commanding 1,000 total health bonus. They're all pretty healthy. They all have some sort of solid health on them. 3 pills, and there's still pills upstairs in the upper floor of this building. Let's see how many are up there. There are still 3 pills up there, so they're not anywhere near short on health.
Envy are probably not aware that the cable at the far end is detached. That's where they gotta go next.
Oh yeah. A little bit of a 2-cap landing there for some damage. Nothing major
But,
on the board yet.
But most important news of all is that the distance has been reached, so it's official. Envy are the champions of Equilibrium Cup number 2. So congratulations to them.
Congratulations to Team Envy for being the second ever champions of the Equilibrium Cup.
Yeah,
That
I
was
watched them in their match against France as well, and it was definitely well fought and well earned. These victories here.
Well, people said whoever won the Team France and Team Envy game was gonna win the whole tournament. I know Team France
People
was,
said that.
Yeah, and people said Team France was very highly talked of, and I've seen a lot of Team France play, and they definitely, you know, they put up a fight, that's for sure. But Team Envy won out. I know there was a little bit of a discrepancy though, because there were specs a lot. People were
Second tank up. It's a Mexican tank.
What? Hold on. Wait, Jacob? Sideways Box has changed his name to Jacob. Asians changed his name to Mexican.
Yeah, Asian is Mexican.
And
we need another war room, I think.
purple is now Bravo. Bravo is now purple.
We need another war room up in here, I think.
Alright, go for it.
Wumbologists war room, here we go.
Dude, I can ride this crane. I can operate it maybe.
Yo, can
is
you,
this a
can you
train?
boom the crane and have it kill them? Because you
Dude,
become
is this?
infected?
Look, I'm like operating the. I'm like, oh my. Oh, I'm in their face now.
That did go off, did it?
Fuck!
Let's go.
Here, I'll go get it for you.
Why is he on the bus? Yo, just go in.
What?
Get punches.
You gotta wait for my spawn. I was trying to get your car.
We have a car.
It was in the water. I was trying to go get it. Can you wait? Asian, back out.
Nope, this car's hittable, I'm in.
Nice, nice. I have a spoon. By spoon, I mean spawn. Oh, Asian, 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 Asian! Asian, what the fucker? Oh!
If you had just kept on code.
Asian throwing right there. Bravo got so mad.
He could have had that kill. Bravo getting so mad about the throw, okay.
Yeah, as he throws his jockey
Bravo.
into the water. I was just thinking he can operate the crane.
You know, there's still a spare set of pills underneath the table in that room.
So you're saying this game is not over yet?
Yeah, I mean, they've still got one more cable to reattach, which will be the center one now, it should be.
I just watched Deck back into her room and find a spitter sitting right next to him. It's very cute.
So it is the second tank down for Envy. So we'll trigger the event here, or not the event, but the rescue vehicle to come and pick up the survivors.
Yeah, it'll be the rescue chopper that's coming in, but they'll have to wait until the last cable detaches and then fend off another wave of hull before the chopper pilot comes in. That's why I say it is brutal even after you survive the 2 tanks.
That's probably my favorite quote. Rails just quoted what I think it was Asian said. Asian said, "Can you boom the crane and have it kill them?"
Boom the crane and have it what?
And have it kill them.
Oh,
a death
charge!
Death charge! Holy shit!
That's a
from
thing
how?
in the window. Like last time this finale was played, someone got pulled out the window. So now someone just got death charge out the window.
Just straight out. He just went over the
straight
lip
up
with the survivor.
There's an invisible lip underneath the
I
window,
think
so
that window
crazy.
frame acts as a step, so it's not technically something you can block on.
I think we have our first death charge of the game. It couldn't have come at a better time, I think. Is that a dual cap? No. There are 2 caps. And Rochelle doesn't cap herself and fall off the edge!
Off of the edge of the map. He climbed up the ladder into the spit, didn't circle, and tried to jump off, getting incapped as he fell, and slid off of the dam to his death.
This game went to hell. Within this map, it just went down the drain. But GGs are being thrown out inside of my chat. Not in game yet, though. Mobile just still have something to prove. I can only imagine what
I don't
it
know if
is.
they have something to prove. They may prove that it's incredibly easy to die by jumping off of a dam.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's sort of what I'm worried is gonna happen.
I'm gonna call it right now. They're gonna try and surf the side of the dam.
That would be really sick, but
Yeah.
there's a kill trigger way before you'd get to any part you could possibly surf, unfortunately. I would
Besides,
love to see that.
it'd be pretty hard to surf it down considering that it curves slightly inwards before going outwards as well, so you can't really surf it from that angle.
Break your legs. You know, that would be really awesome, though. That's something I haven't seen, is a map that incorporates survivor surfing. Like, imagine a map where, like, one of the choke points was you have to surf across. You basically have to do some Counter-Strike level surfing to get through this map. That would be a really good obstacle. I'd love to see that.
That's different. I know I suck at surfing, so I'll hate the map, but that sounds cool. Anyway, attack coming here. Smoker looking for the pull on the Nick. Finally does land it. Coach managed to get clear onto the Smoker. The Nick's getting punched though quite a bit. Charger lands on the Coach, gonna pull him all the way over to the other survivors. And Jockey's gonna land onto Nick and pull him back into the room over here.
Wow. Yeah, not quite dead yet, but that attack not going so well. A lot of separation here too. This hunter really wants to go after Purple, who is actually Bravo. But he's deciding to go off and find his own way.
Ooh, nice boomer arc from the bottom level there, up onto 2 of the
I want to see a
survivors.
fucking double charge.
A pull going on onto Ellis in the back here. He's still hoarded by these common, and as he's pulled, that's going to pick up quite a bit of damage. And, ooh, Charger almost getting a death charge. That was actually pretty interesting. He hopped up onto the bench, and I thought he was going to go over the ledge for a second.
That would have been pretty cool.
That would have been something else. I didn't even think of that. So many giggles were had. I have a feeling we're going to want to do a survivor war room for this tank. Just to hear what the survivors are saying. I think it's wanted. I think it's needed. Another boomer coming in here. Landing
Oh, 17 damage pads from Kimchi onto Bravo.
Purple jockeyed all the way up inside of the safe room.
Oh wow, we actually mixed them up. Their names are switched, and we actually called them by their switched name.
You know what? I'm gonna call Purple anyway, because I'm reading Purple right now. It is on my screen. It says Purple.
It definitely does say Purple. Purple getting encapped first. Obviously, purple worse than Bravo in this particular instance.
I can't believe Bravo let purple get charged like that.
There's a big separation pull right now as well, which Bravo is actually going to go in there. Bravo going in there to save Mexican.
Oh, trapped in the
Meanwhile,
spit.
Jacob and Purple dancing in that spit. Purple is now
Purple's already
dead.
dead.
Purple first one down. He was probably being DDoSed, as that normally happens to Purple.
For anybody
So, yeah.
tuning in case you haven't noticed, this game is pretty much already over. Envy are your Equilibrium Cup #2 champions with, I believe it's already decided that Wumbologists is second place, right? Like they are runner-up?
Yeah.
Okay. So Wumbologists will be your runners-up, and I believe there will be a final match played if the two semifinalist teams that didn't win their matches decide to play it. But that's up to them to do it or not.
This Charger just punching Rochelle out on the edge. He's like, it's not worth going for someone else. I'm just gonna get this kill.
They didn't even bother starting the radio until just now. So. They'd
Yeah,
already
that's
got
it.
all the cables up.
Once
but
again, Asian is alone.
With
Alone
1
against the
HP.
world. Oh no, don't
He's
smoker him!
jumping!
Oh, okay, he's gonna jump off. He had so much
Congrats.
to work for. Yeah, congratulations to Envy, definitely. Winning the EQ, Equilibrium Cup 2.0. That is a worldwide tournament they just won. They managed to take down North American and European teams and crown themselves as the 2014 champion of Left 4 Dead for now, for the EQ Cup. So that was a pretty all-encompassing tournament in terms of configs and regions and servers as well. So a very good win for Envy, and of course, commiserations to the Wumbologists, who had a great run, and being #2 in the world out of a tournament which had, what, 35 teams or so? I heard
It started off with 32 teams.
started off with 32 teams. There are some other tournaments coming up in the future. Hopefully, we'll be able to deliver some of those games to you viewers as well. Definitely many more chances for these teams to reclaim those titles back and forth from each other.
And just in closing, I'd obviously like to thank ProdigySim, Kissme, Hip, Battle, all the other streamers and casters who have helped broadcast this cup and brought it to you viewers. To Visor for obviously collaborating with me and a couple of others and creating EQ 2.0 and EQ Retro, of course. And to all the others like Astupi, Nikon, and others who have helped with setting up the cup and, you know, giving it to the world. And to Sir, of course, for sponsoring the cup. You know, all you guys have done a tremendous effort, and I'm, you know, eternally grateful for everything that you've done to help with it, so I can't praise you guys enough for it.
Indeed, it was an honor. I know I came in kind of late. I came in during the semifinals of this tournament, but I guess better late than never. At least we got the coverage out there. I'm sure someone would have done it if it wasn't me, but I just happened to be around, so I did it. And thank you, ProdigySim, for joining me on quite a few occasions. Battle, who's not here tonight, he helped me cast a couple. Dragon helped me cast a couple. Baby Jesus. I know I'm missing somebody. I feel bad for not remembering.
I also have a shout out. Shout out to Deck. He says I should give him a shout out for streaming the games, of course. So yes, thank you, Deck. And also he wants to give a shout out to Oz or AUS for helping them practice. I suppose, obviously, with the custom campaigns. So yeah.
Oh yeah, and of course, thank you to Zen Digital for hooking us up with the Stick 'em Up servers. Thank you to Stoopy for actually fixing the stripper earlier tonight. We had a 40-minute delay because we couldn't actually get an ammo pile to spawn, and that was the hold up for 40 minutes. And that was quite an interesting turn of events, but I mean, we made it past it. We got the games done, and that's what really matters. But thank you to both of you. Big thanks to anyone who helped with advertisement for these games in general, not even just this stream, but any other stream as well. Whoever shared the links with a friend, whoever told people, hey, check this out. Basically, the exposure.
Yeah,
like anyone that
thanks
helped.
a lot to all of the viewers who tuned in to see these games play. I mean, you guys are really what make these casts work. And so if you enjoyed what you saw, make sure you follow Kissme here, because I'm sure he'll be bringing you some more high quality casts in the future. And don't be afraid to check out some of the other Left 4 Dead resources around. There's a lot of other people who stream Left 4 Dead 2 as well. So even if you aren't seeing tournament casts, there's a lot of high level play going on a day-to-day basis that you guys should totally check out. We're a small community, but we're trying to keep things going, and there's a lot of good things. A lot of people bringing really great content to this game. So, thanks to everyone for tuning in.
Anyone have any final shoutouts to give, or?
Yeah, Deck meant the Australian community. He typed it small a and then capital US, so I wasn't sure if he was referring to a person or. But yeah, he meant the Australian community for helping them with the practice. Which is actually true, because the Australian community got in touch with me recently. They wanted to host an EQ tournament over there. That was actually a custom tournament on EQ 2.0, and a few Australian teams actually started playing with NV. I actually heard from Deck that all the other teams in Asia were dodging them. At least that's what he says. I can't confirm that 100%, but yeah, obviously that practice helps a lot with willing teams and players, because there are quite a few of them in Australia. Actually, they're willing to sort of open out and try new things. So that was quite beneficial for Australian community and for NV. So they kind of help each other out there quite a bit.
I'd like to thank you a lot, very much, for hosting the tournament. It was really fun throughout the whole game.
You're welcome.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, there was a lot of organization that went into this whole tournament. So big thanks to Dragon and all the other admins that put their own personal time and put energy and strength into getting this going. Big props to all of you. I don't really have anything else. Anything else you guys can think of? Or are we ready to wrap up this tournament?
Remind about like left L2L again, when it's gonna happen and stuff like that, maybe.
Yeah, left to learn, guys. I can't post any links in your chat right now. I'm de-opt. But the number one thing you can do, look at the links below the channel right now, below Kissme's channel. You see L4D Nation, #1 forum for competitive Left 4 Dead right now. Left to learn mentoring. If you guys want to play Left 4 Dead 2 in any sort of a competitive sense, I mean, even if it's just playing pugs because you think playing 4v4 with some good players sounds good, check out Left to Learn. It happens weekly, happens every week. You get mentored by good players, you get to play with other players who want to play well. It's a great time. So yeah, if you like what you saw at all, click them links for Left 4 Dead stuff. That's about all I got. Apparently, Inferno really wants his stream to be linked in chat.
Yeah, I'm just reading it.
He's trying so hard. He streams Left 4 Dead almost every day as well, and he's a competitive player. So.
And anyone here who is from the Team Fortress 2 community, AG Nahani, I'm sure you all know her. She's in charge of the whole CEVO movement with the TF2 League right now. But she was grateful enough to actually sponsor the Left 4 Dead 2 community with servers. She's good friends with Sideways Box that we just saw play in these past games. She's really nice. She basically sponsored us all the servers that we needed. So thanks to her and the server provider. I think it's NFO servers. Just really nice people. Thank you again to AG. You can go ahead and join the AG Left 4 Dead 2 Pug Network. I think I have a link on my Twitch profile. If not, I could go get that really fast. But big thank you to Nahani and AG once again. because we were actually losing our primary sponsor. She was leaving the game, and Nahani pretty much stepped up and saved us. There's a link to the group. Just really big thanks to Nahani once again for saving us. But yeah, once again, Rails will be announcing a tournament sometime this coming weekend. Actually, Astupia is the one hosting it, but Rails, I guess, is helping him with it. So they're going to be working together to bring us a tournament. I'll see about who I can get to throw in their sponsorships for this tournament, because I have a few that said they would be willing to throw in some items and prizes. I'm hoping this is an international tournament and not just a North American-based tournament, because I would like to have the international community participate in more tournaments together. I feel like it makes for a bigger outcome and more teams show up, which it obviously does, because there's a broader horizon of teams and where they can come from. So hopefully we can get that tournament going soon. It's going to be the Swiss knockout, I think it was. And that's all I got. Anything else you guys gonna think of?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
No problem.
I'd just like to say that there are, as well as that, there should be, like I said, there is like one tournament. Was it a weekend tournament being hosted in North America?
Yeah, by Resilient, I believe. Shut Up It's Live or something. Fuck It It's Live. Yeah.
She hasn't featured for quite a while.
But they were pretty
yeah.
fun. They were just weekend tournaments that they were just hosted, and people just made a quick team of 4 to 6, and they just entered and scrambled it, and there you go. Just for funsies.
There'll definitely be more Thomas in the future. I can only say at the moment that myself and a couple of others are planning another one, but I won't say details yet because it's not official. But yeah, keep your eyes and ears posted.
Alright, well thanks a lot for having me here tonight. I had a lot of fun. And hope to be seeing some of you viewers again in future casts.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for helping me these past 2 nights. They were absolute monsters. The map yesterday, that was like a 4.5, 5 hour long cast. Just breaking up the VOD earlier into pieces to upload to YouTube. I was like, just remembering everything that happened. I was like, wow, I actually did that with the Prodigy. That was a long battle. And that was just the longest campaign ever. But thank you. It was an honor casting with you, as always. We actually haven't casted in a long time. This is the first time these past few days that we've cast together in like years. But I guess we're all done with shoutouts. All the posts are out there. Once again, Envy claims victory over the American Powerhouse, winning out by about, let's just say, 3,000 points. I don't know the exact score. I don't think it really matters. All you guys gotta know is Team Envy is the champions of the Equilibrium Cup #2, and I guess this is Left 4 Dead 2 community signing off. Have a good night, everybody, or good morning if you're in Europe.
Yeah. Good.
Peace out.
Good night to you. Getting some sleep.